Go live. Well, we're back. Back to say the least of everything. I would say at least. We're back. Didn't think I would be back so soon. You know, thought I'd gotten all my problems out before. And I told my friends this before. I was like, friend, that I did not say everything in the last live stream. And I'm not going to say everything in this live stream. Because a lot of that is personal. And, like, I'm mostly open on this channel. I mean, I act like a dumbass all the time, but like most of the time I'm very open on this channel, and I can be open if you just ask me to. I'll be open with you, basically. Certain people. Frankly, I don't know how to make these kinds of videos. I know I need to for my own personal fucking health, to be honest, but I don't know how to start talking. I've never really started being able to actually talk and like say stuff out loud, you know. I've never been able to do that kind of thing. What I'm able to do is when someone asks me something, I'm able to respond in an appropriate manner, kind of. Like if someone brought up the topic of such things that I'm dealing with and asked me about them, I'd probably be able to talk to them because that's a prompt. I've never been able to just go into something, you know. Just gonna turn on some music so I'm not distracted in the background. Turn that down a little bit. There we go. This all the way down there. Okay. I don't want the music overpowering my voice, to be honest, because isn't that what this is? It's me talking, isn't it? I mean, yeah. So, like, I'm gonna put my own headphones down. I can still technically hear it, but you can kind of hear it. I don't want you guys to be able to hear it through my mic, but I don't know. Frankly, I don't know how to ever start this kind of video, this kind of live stream. I know I need to, okay? I've said this, I repeat myself when I'm fucking under stress, okay? I know I need to do this kind of thing. Because I don't talk to anyone personally. I think I can never talk to anyone personally. If I know you in person, I'll probably not be able to talk to you as well as if I was just talking on here. Because then, I don't know why, really. Half the time I'm just like so stressed, you know. I think that's most of my life, really. It's just stress. It's all. I have more stress than most kids do. I'm not saying, oh, feel bad for. I hate when people do that. Don't feel bad for me. All this shit that I'm dealing with right now is because of my own personal things. I'm doing it because, like, the stress I'm dealing with is I'm putting on myself, basically. I would say. I'm putting it on myself in the end. So I hate when people say, I feel bad for you or something. But, that being said, I still have a lot of stress in my life. And I don't just say that lightly. I know a lot of people have a lot of stress in their life. But I don't have, like, work-related stress. Like, it's not just, like, girlfriend-related stress, work-related stress, you know, it's not any of that kind of stuff. It is partially some of those, like the stress of I have to get a job to support my girlfriend, and then my girlfriend is a whole nother reason entirely. I love my girlfriend, but you know what? It's not that she's bad or anything, it's just the stress of trying constantly to be good enough. And I know I'm probably good enough, but you know what? It's just that stress of constantly having to be put in that position, trying to help her through things that I personally am dealing with. So I haven't even fixed it myself, and I'm supposed to be helping her, and I'm able to do it, okay, but still sometimes I have those breakdowns, you know. I'm literally having one right now. I'm having a fucking breakdown right now. But I'm trying to keep calm. I'm not having like a whole full-on meltdown like I had a few times ago. I'm pretty sure last thing I ever did on one of these, I had a full-on meltdown. About to do something I really regret, but you know what? I'll be right back. And I just did something I regret. Okay. Okay. Well, you know what? Might as well, right? She's gonna get so mad at me. Luckily, she doesn't really have time to watch my videos, so... I'm not saying that's a bad thing, I'm just saying that's a fact. She doesn't have time for most things. That's not bad, of course. She has a life of her own, and that's important. I think most of my stress is around my girlfriend right now. And it's not like bad stress, it's just stress of trying to constantly, because I care about her more than I care about myself. And I hate people who are like, you can't love someone at your age. Bitch, I can love whoever I want at my age. And I do love her. I loved her before she was my girlfriend. And I will love her even if we break up. But... fucking hell. But... I'm trying to get a job right now at this point in time, because I want to be able to give her everything that, you know, like how most people are. I'm sorry, fucking hell, I cannot talk right now. As most people are with their girlfriends, they want to give them everything. I know my face is fucking bright right now, that's because I don't want to turn on my back light, my room light. I just have my main light on. But like how most people are, they want their girlfriend to have everything in life. And that's exactly how I am. Except, you know, I'm a fucking high schooler who got basically kicked out of school. I'm probably gonna stay kicked out of school. Of course, that's personal reasons, because that's for my... that's better on looking on a job if I'm on the independent study that I'm currently on. That's better looking for a job because you get more flexible timing than anyone else in your grade, really. So I'll probably just stay in independent study, but the fact is that because of my dumbass decision, I can't be there for my girlfriend at school. And I hate that. You don't know how much that stresses me out, because I get calls constantly telling me how she's getting bullied there, how people are making fun of her. And frankly, the things I want to do to those people who did that to her are not legal, to say the least. And yes, that is very obsessive and aggressive, but that's how I am by nature. That's the kind of person I am. I'm a very aggressive person. I'm a very forward person with it. I don't think before I act, really. I know I really gotta stop that, but that's what I do. I don't think before I act, you know. And so if I ever saw that at school, to anyone, really, it's not only her. Of course, it's mainly her, for me at least, because personally I'm biased in the whole situation there. I'm biased towards that whole situation. But I've never tolerated any bullying, because I've been bullied most of my life, you know, 15 fucking years of it. Basically, from when I was in school, I got bullied, and it was like, it's hell. And some teachers don't do shit about it, and security guards don't do shit about it. But then they blame it on the students for not telling them. And I'm like, why would they? That, to me, like, why I never told anyone that I make jokes about how I get bullied all the time, and like, yeah, I never really told anyone, like a teacher. You know the reason for that? It's because it makes you feel weak. I wrote a whole fucking article. Not read. I wrote a whole fucking essay on bullying. Of course, it was never for like a school. It was just personal stuff. But the fact that they blame the student for being bullied and for not bringing it to their attention is, to me, complete bullshit. Okay? It's utter bullshit. Because we as students shouldn't have to go to a teacher to tell them, oh, so-and-so has been hurting me. We shouldn't have to do that. It should be the damn security guard's job to see what's going on. See what's happening. Or, you know, even the teachers. Some of the teachers see this stuff and they don't do shit about it. Because apparently it will make us stronger in the end. Bitch, it's making us more mentally unstable. You can take me for an example. Do I look or sound mentally stable all the time? No. Anyway. I am not mentally stable, to be honest. I am the farthest thing from mentally stable. But the fact is that I know that I'm never going to be able to change the school system. And I love how when people joke, I'm going to change the school system, it will be better. Yeah, you could make up a whole new school system. But since the government is getting money for this, they ain't going to listen to shit you have to say. They really won't. You can't blame the teachers, really, for the whole school system. I hate the entire school system. The whole school system can go fuck itself. Of course, then I'm biased because I did skip classes, but if I went back nowadays, I probably wouldn't skip classes. Because I know the fucking consequences. I learned from my mistakes, kind of. But I hate the school system. I think it's complete and utter bullshit the way the school system works. What can you do? Because they won't change shit. It's making them money, and that's all they care about. Like I say, it's really hard to fucking speak in this thing, to be honest. Sorry guys, I'm just figuring out some stuff right now for a video thing that failed horribly. I should talk about the time that I got with my girlfriend, so it's not working though, so I mean like the fact is, the school system is doing shit all to actually prevent bullying. That's what they're doing. I don't know. Because I don't know why I do YouTube. I think it's the only thing that in the end keeps me sane. Yeah, that's probably it. It calms me down, it keeps me sane. Kind of keep me sane. hung myself a couple of nights ago. Actually, no, it wasn't a hung. I'm so used to saying hung because that's what I used to do. Took a few, about 100 milligrams of just Tylenol, a few pills of that, and then fucking alcohol on top of that. Nearly OD'd. You know how it is. It wasn't enough, of course. Just fucking aches. And I still have aches now. I'm just like, fuck me. But yeah, I tried that a couple of nights ago. I'm talking it off like, oh, it's nothing. It's obviously something. But I'm just so done at this point. There's no point to even try. I'm not trying to make this big in any way. Because, let's be honest, I'm an attention whore. I think we all know that at this point. And that's not just a joke I'm making. I would say I'm definitely an attention whore. Not by I literally do it unintentionally. But I hate the fact that people think I do these kinds of videos like I'm doing right now. The video that I said I was suicidal, the fact that I cut why I wanted to die, all those videos, people are like, why no one just says this kind of stuff, no one just talks about this. That is true. No one just talks about it. You're right, no one just talks about it. That is a very fair point right there. No one ever talks about it, and guess what? I'm gonna fucking talk about it because I can. Why not, right? I mean, I might as well. I ain't gonna talk to anyone else. I definitely am not gonna talk to anyone else, to be honest. And that's not from lack of trying. I have therapists before. I'm not sure if I covered this in my last live stream on this kind of thing, but I did have a therapist before. I'm gonna cover it all again, basically. This is just to get my mind off things. I think I'm gonna start a new series on the channel. What is it called? It's a Minecraft thing. It's a Minecraft thing. I'm not sure. It might be fun. I think it's called like it's Feed the Beast Continuum. That's what it is. I might get some friends on it actually, because I think we could set up a server with it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay, we could do that. Sorry guys, I'm getting distracted. ADHD and all that shit. I think that's the main reason why I get distracted and why you guys see me using this all the time. This isn't a lighter, it's just a lead dispenser that I hook out a lead to. But doing this just keeps me occupied because I've fucking never been able to like sit still. Like if there was schooling that I could do like physical activity and going out places, I like running. Okay, I don't like running, I like walking. Because I get way too out of breath. I love hiking, I love doing all that. It's just movement. Movement keeps me going. And I've never been able to sit in classes. I think that's one of the reasons why I used to ditch all the time. Was that I could never sit in classes. It was one, I could never sit in classes. Two, I was getting bored of the things that they were teaching me. Like, again, if I was ever going to change the school system, let the kids learn what they want to learn. And some people think that's going to cut out the math and the science and the English, all the not fun stuff, as some people call it. I personally like English. I would take English if they were teaching me something I wanted to learn. But you're acting as if no one ever wanted to take math or no one ever wanted to take science. I know a lot of people who want to take math and science. Just because you didn't make them mandatory doesn't mean no one would ever go to them. It's like college classes. You see a lot of people going into these college math classes for like certificates. And it's like, obviously they want to do that. They're not just gonna be like, oh, I hate this so much, let's do it. No. If they're choosing the damn class, they're gonna take the damn class. Luckily I used up all my alcohol, to be honest. I'm not sure if that's a good idea. But there wasn't that much left. It was better. Plus I can't take any pills with it now, so that's even better, I think. And that's pretty good, actually, to be honest. And the artist, the songwriter artist, yeah, it's artist basically. It's really good. They say when you're depressed that you listen to music and instead of like regular people who just listen to the music, like as a depressed person you feel the music, and I could kind of do that. I can feel that kind of thing. I can do that because I can relate to it. Yeah. I'm balding at the top of my head. I'm not sure. I'm not sure really what to talk about. Like, let's segue to my girlfriend. My girlfriend problems, you know. We got into our school problems. We segue off the girlfriend, their kids, and school problems, then back into the girlfriend. It's just so hard, you know. Double chin though. I'm fat as fuck. Girlfriend problems. How about that one? Just get into that one because apparently, yeah, people don't actually believe I have a girlfriend, to be honest, and I don't blame them. Oh my god, I cannot actually fucking preview. Fuck you. Okay. But I do have a girlfriend. At this time, I do have a girlfriend. Lovely woman. Love her with all my heart and soul. We'll give the world for her. I'm trying to just compliment her as much as possible so if she ever does watch this video, which she probably won't because, let's be honest, she has her own life. She has her own stuff to deal with. And plus, the thing I'm going to say right now, I'm not hating on her, but I'm just going to say my problems towards, like, to her, not to her, but like the problems that I have with not our relationship, but just everything in general about the whole thing with her. And they're not going to be really bad things either. I'm not saying they're going to be bad things. No. They're just going to be things. My girlfriend. Loveliest person I know. Greatest, kindest, smartest girl you've ever met. I'm a little bit biased in that fact, I would say. I don't have any music going on right now. I just realized the fucking ending of a song. Why? Sure, why not? But, lovely girl. Love her with all my heart and soul, to be honest. I mean, why wouldn't I? She is my... It's not only because she's my girlfriend, of course. No. I loved her before she was my girlfriend. Having her as my girlfriend is just an added benefit of our friendship in the end. Wow, did I just friend zone my girlfriend? My god. Oh my god, I can never shut up, but... Also, one of the most depressed, unhappy, I'm not sure what to call it, like unhappy, unmotivated. Well, okay, not unmotivated. She's very motivated in her facts and everything that she does. She's very motivated. But yeah, she's one of the most depressed people I know. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm here to help her, of course. I'm not saying that's my job, but that's what I'm gonna do. Whether or not it would be my job or not, I'm gonna help her through whatever she's dealing with. Because I care about her more than I care about my own life. If I had to, I would put my own life down for her. No, it's not because she's my girlfriend, but she's someone I care very, very deeply about. She's worth it in the end, isn't she? I would say so. But sometimes it gets so overwhelming because I'm putting her on top of everything. And I'm fine with it. That men, I'm about to go really sexist here because fuck me, I really don't give a fuck at this point. Men as a species should be able to handle the stress. And I can tell you, I can handle stress. Kind of, to a point. And when that point goes, I break. And when I break bad. I don't break that often, okay? Sorry, I'm just texting someone right now. Okay, but yeah, sometimes it's not hard, it's so much to bear in the end. But I'm going to do it no matter what. No matter what I'll do, I'll be able to bear it because that's what I have to do, no matter what. Okay, good. And maybe it's just for me, maybe it's for her. I have no idea personally. Personally, I have no idea what I'm doing. Why she makes jokes like, "Why did you put up with my bullshit?" I'm like, why wouldn't I? I'm used to bullshit, to be honest. Fuck. But her saying so many times that it's just gonna get worse and that she's not getting better makes me worse, to be honest, because at that point it makes me feel like I'm not doing what I could, you know? That I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm supposed to be helping her, you know? I'm supposed to be there for her at all times. And yet here I am out going out when she's calling, probably needing me or not. I have no idea because I'm never there to fucking pick up. I'm here at like 7 in the morning, 10 in the morning when she's calling. I'm fine with that. At this point, I'm staying home at all times. I'm trying to work just to provide everything I need, you know? Everything that I want to give her everything in the end. My god, I sound like a fucking married couple, but we're not. It's like been, what, a week and I'm already fucking breaking down? Even though in the end we basically had a relationship before we ever had a relationship. But the fact is that I would do anything for her. I would do the most illegal things, and oh my god, I probably shouldn't say that on the street. Fuck, like, she doesn't have time, and I'm fine with that. She has her own personal life. I'm not going to get into her personal life because, again, her personal life is none of my, it is my business, but it's not any of your business, no offense. Of course, I just can't say it on stream and risk her getting so mad at me and, like, you know, risking everything, because right now I'm risking everything just talking about this kind of thing. And I know she probably won't mind it that badly, but I feel bad about it because I don't want to talk about her behind her back. It's just strange because the girlfriends I've had have not been like this, that's for sure. I'm not saying that's a good or a bad thing, but they just haven't been like this, you know? They haven't been as intimate, I guess, as... I'm not sure exactly what to call it. I don't think I've ever been able to know exactly what to call it. Half the time I don't know what to say. I don't know what to tell her, what to physically do for her. Because I can't do it. I can't. If I could, I would be at school every day, accompanying her. Through all the bullshit, I would be there making jokes, making laughs, making fucking anything I could just to cheer her up 24/7. That's what I wanted to do. I can't do that because of my own bullshit decision. Isn't that right? My own bullshit decision to stay home from school. Or not stay home from school, but like ditch all my periods basically. Never going to class really. Or at least when I did, it was because of her. To be honest, I went to class because of her. She always told me what to do and I always did it, which is... yeah, but... the things I want to be able to do for her, and the things I can do for her, are two completely different things. And I wish they weren't. I really wish that I could do everything. I wish I could be fucking superhuman, you know? But I can't. I can't. Can't. Then there's a problem with working, which brings me back. Basically, my problems revolve around my girlfriend right now. That's not a bad thing. That's just a fact of life that you have to deal with, you know? But still, it's good to talk, you know? Just get it all fucking out there, right? The funny thing is that she's the only one ever seen me cry, really. At least when I was at my high school, she's the only one. I'm not crying. I don't cry. I don't. At least never in public. Never on this, never in public. I rarely ever cry in my spare time. The fact is, I've been working. I've been trying to work recently because I want to take her on a date. And it's a teenage. I'm 15 years old. Okay, I can't fucking do that kind of thing because they don't hire 15-year-olds. It's not like that's a law or anything. It's just they don't do it because they hire 16-year-olds who are more experienced in the situation. You know. And I could. I mean, I'm gonna apply this summer for somewhere, try to get a part-time job. And if the school signs off, I'll be able to do some time in the school if they sign off on a work permit. That's a very very slim chance on my grades, that is. Especially on my grades. That, oh my god, I don't fucking care about Wikibite. Go back on that one. The fact is that it's all revolving around her at this point. My life is revolving around her. And again, whenever I'm saying this kind of stuff, it's never bad, really. The suicide stuff was definitely bad. Don't get me wrong, it's never really bad. But with her, without her, with her, it's not bad. It's just a lot. Because I don't think I'm sounding like a complete sap right now, but when I'm saying this, I'm telling the complete and utter truth. I don't think I've ever loved anyone as much as her. And I know it's only been a few days of us actually being together, but the fact is that you guys don't know about the life I had before me and her getting together. But the life I had, we were basically in a relationship before, but I was a dick back then. I still am a dick, to be honest. Look at me, I'm a dick, I'm a dick, I'm a dick, I'm a dick, I'm a dick. Big boo. The fact is that I don't know what to say. You know how it is. I don't know what I'm supposed to do in the end. What the hell am I supposed to do? Sorry, I'm texting someone right now. It's very... But, yeah. At this point, my life is revolving around her. And again, it's not a bad thing. I'm sorry if I'm having fucking going all crazy right now. It's just... It's a fact. That my life revolves around her at this point. I'm trying to get a job, trying to support her in every way I can, you know? But I just... In the end, I can't. I'm a 15-year-old kid with no employment, barely schooling. I'm failing my classes in school at this point. Because I don't even care anymore. They're teaching me 5th grade level stuff that I should be getting instantly. I know all this shit. I'm having more pressing things on my mind than some goddamn 5th grade level schooling. In the end, that's making me push farther away from everything I ever wanted. And I don't know how to get out of that mindset, to be honest. It's not something you just go snap out of, you know? It's not just something you snap out of. It's something that you have, and you have, and you have, and you have, and you have. It's hard, you know? It's just fucking... I want to be there for her. I keep on repeating myself. And I do that when I'm fucking nervous as shit, when I'm fucking stressed out, and when I have all these thoughts in my fucking head. Everything, you know? And it fucking... I go crazy. I'm going crazy. I'm currently on the brink of insanity right now. Because of me overthinking stuff. That's what I do. I overthink, and then I lose my mind, and I ruin everything in the end. That's what I do. I ruin everything. I don't know how to not ruin everything. Because that's what I'm good at in the end. It's not a good thing to be good at, but that's just what I am. I'm good at ruining everything and having everything taken away from me in an instant. I don't want that to happen. I don't. Whoever does, but I mean, like, the fact is that I'm being completely honest when I say this. I don't think, out of all the stuff we've ever gone through, that I'm ever good enough. Maybe that's just my anxiety telling me that, or my anxious thoughts, you know, telling me, hey, you're not good enough, fuck off, she'll never love you, you know, she says that she loves you, but you don't know that, you don't know that, you don't know that, you'll never be good enough for her, you'll never get all this stuff, you'll never have enough energy enough to deal with all of it. And that's just what my fucking brain keeps on telling me, you know? It just ruined it, ruined it, ruined it, ruined it, ruined it, ruined it. It's all just going downhill, you know? It's all... I want to be there for her. And I will repeat that because that's true, you know? I know I can't be, though, because I fucked up myself. Let me just play this song real quick so I can actually... I've ruined everything at this point. You know... I've fucked everything. And I fucked everything before I even was dating her. I remember the last day of school that I had. I remember her crying is what I did. If that's actually what happened, if I can actually remember that. Because I was a dick and was saying fuck school when I was leaving. It was second period, the end of second period. We were all at nutrition. Actually, no. I went to the place during nutrition. And then or not during nutrition, during second period, I went to the place. They told me, hey, we should probably put you on independent study because you're not going to your classes. I'm like, bitch, I've skipped classes 2 times this week. Keep in mind, I know that's a bad thing to do. Keep in mind, though, I skipped every class the previous week and the week before that. And you know, the reason I got back into classes was because of my girlfriend. My current girlfriend. She wasn't my girlfriend back then. She was just my friend. One of my closest friends. Still one of my closest friends, to be honest. But... why is it buffering right now? What the fuck are you doing, Streamlabs? Go the fuck away. I have no idea why it's all going to shit right now. Okay, I don't want that. But I was acting like a dick that day, for sure. I was definitely acting like a dick that day. Saying fuck school and all that shit, because I was leaving school. I would never give a fuck anymore. Or would I, in the end? Would I? She's gonna hate me after she realizes that you're gonna alcohol. Oh my god. Maybe that's why I'm saying this. I'm just like on the edge, just drunk. Maybe that's why I'm going so crazy right now. It's probably not, but honestly, I think it's better that I drink all of it now instead of taking it with pills or later. Because let's be honest, I was totally gonna do that before that. I need this live stream. It's all a fucking therapy session, as the fucking NF tells you. It's all a fucking therapy session. That's all this channel is in the end. It wasn't at the beginning, but all this is now is just therapy, therapy, therapy. Literally, the reason I lip sync is just to fucking calm me down. You can ask anyone really why, and I'm just like, it's because it calmed me down, you know. When I'm doing like 30-minute ones, like I've done recently, it's just because I don't need that. I don't need an hour worth of it, and I want people to still see it because it's still a channel thing, you know. It's not just for me, but I mean, like, yeah. I don't know in the end how to cope with all the emotions that I have at this point. Plus, I'm adding more and more and more. I'm not sure if I ever can. And at this point, I know, like I've said this before, again, I'm repeating myself because I fucking have to. I feel like men in a species, we are designed to deal with stress. And that's what I'm gonna do. Even if she broke up with me tonight, just went like, hey, fuck you. No more. I would probably still care. Literally, we had one of the biggest fights of our lives. She told me never to talk to her again. She told me never to talk to her again. Ever. Okay? Ever. I didn't. I wanted to respect her wishes. She hated me at that point, and I gave her good reasons to. I gave her all the reasons to do it. To fucking just say, hey, fuck you. Go away. Never want to see you again in my life. And the fact is that, literally, you could ask one of my friends at the time. She's not my friend anymore. She was part of the group that we had. But I literally was asking her, should I call? Should I say anything? And she was like, no. And I'm like, that's probably actually a good idea. I wasn't just going off what my friend had said. I was going off my own instinct that I probably shouldn't have done that. Because she needed time. In fact, she probably needed all the time in the world, and she didn't get enough, to be honest. She told me before, she was like, I tried calling you before, and that was after I got jumped, so my phone had gotten thrown into the lake, basically. Because that's what they do when you fuck with the wrong people, you know? They don't give a fuck whether or not your phone's good or not. I have no idea what I'm doing in the end. All I know is I want her to stay. And basically I realized that this video is basically me complaining about my girlfriend. I know that. Oh, look at this sad little pussy talking about his girlfriend. Guess what? Whoever says that, fuck you. You'll go get your own girlfriend and then you can bitch and complain all you want. This is my YouTube channel. I'll do whatever the fuck I want on it. Okay, we got it. Chill. Anyway, moving on. Sorry, I just had to get that little thing out there. I don't think I'm prepared, is what it is. I'm not saying I won't break up with her, of course. No. Not at all. No. Also, just drop this. I'm not saying that at all. Because I'm going to be prepared. I just don't. I have to be prepared in the end. That's what I have to be, you know? And so I'm going to be, but I don't think I am. Are we ever prepared, really? That's what I'm saying. Are we ever really prepared to deal with any of this shit? Because I have no idea. I'm sorry I keep on typing during these. Wish I had more time. You know? I wish in the end I had more time for it all. I wish I had all the time in the world. Because that's what I would give her. Literally, I could just name this fucking stream bitching and complaining about my girlfriend problems. Oh, feel bad for me because I'm just such an attention whore. Oh, no. Because in the end we all have relationship problems. Fact is, I would give her all the time in the world if I could. If she'd let me, I'd give her all the time in the world, you know? But she has her own life. And I understand that completely. You have no idea how I understand. I've always understand how I'm not the center of attention, really, for anyone. I wish I was in some ways, because again, I'm attention whore by nature. Because I'm a little bitch boy, basically. But I understand how I'm not. I know other people have stuff going on, and that's why I don't respond immediately. That's why they don't talk to me for weeks on end. Or maybe they don't talk to me for weeks on end because they hate me. I have no idea. But this isn't me bitching and complaining about my girlfriend, really, or my girlfriend problems, or anything about that, because I don't want to bitch about my girlfriend. She's amazing. She's everything, you know. Why would I bitch about something that's perfect in every way, you know? What is there to bitch about? So I'm not really bitching about that. What I'm bitching about is I don't have enough time in a day to show her everything. I guess I am then bitching about her, aren't I? Bitching about how I don't have enough anything, really. I don't have anything, really. Basically, I don't know why she's dating me. What do I have to offer that anyone else doesn't? I can tell you that much. Like, successfully, please, no. That was a joke. That was a joke. I swear that was a joke. I hope. Sorry guys, I'm just typing again. Like type. I never want to talk about what my girlfriend is going through, really. You know? You know, I don't want to, like, say stuff about her because I don't know if I should be saying that, you know? It's her personal life. I can't just go around telling everyone her personal life, you know? That's not my job. That's nothing about my job in this relationship. Because I don't know. It's not my place to actually talk about what she's going through. I don't know. Keep on breaking this thing even more. Literally, it's so hard for me to actually talk. You have no idea the pain I'm going through just talking about this. But I know it's better for me to talk about than just let it bubble up. And it's not like I'm gonna ever talk about it to one person, really. So, I have to be honest with you guys. I was just reading something. Not what you think, of course. It's just not fucking funny, but I mean, like, it's just fact. I was just texting my girlfriend, and she's like, you can talk about, Micaiah and anything you really want to, just not the name, of course, yes. I get that. personal problems there, but Micaiah is a whole another can of worms in that regard. Might as well talk about him because he is definitely on one of my lists of stresses, to be honest. Micaiah is my girlfriend's kid. And from what I've heard, I trust my girlfriend completely in this regard, so what she says goes. She was... Let's just say the child isn't planned in the end. Let's just say that for my own sake, so I don't start flipping out, okay? Just bear with me on my anger on this one, if you would understand the situation that I'm having right now. How I am towards the guy. I'm not gonna really talk about him because, again, personal issues there. I don't want to fuck everything up right now and deal with everything. Well, okay, I'm dealing with everything right now, but I mean, like, I don't want to deal with that. But that is her kid, currently in hospital. Pretty healthy. Going, from what I heard, they're talking about planned surgery on him because his lungs haven't quite developed. I don't believe it was that, or is it windpipe hasn't completely developed yet. And that's got my girlfriend really stressed out. And frankly, it's got me stressed out because when something stresses out my girlfriend, it stresses out me in the end because, you know, it's back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. You know how it is. But the fact is that, like, that kid, I would never know about, because I'm technically not the father. So I mean, like, what do I know? It's not even my kid. What am I talking about? I mean, yeah. But I love that kid as much as I love my girlfriend in the end. I haven't even met the kid, to be honest. I've never even seen the kid. I can still say I love him as much as I love my girlfriend because it is my girlfriend. It's a kid, you know. And I remember when when I first asked my girlfriend to be my girlfriend, you know. But I asked her, and then I remember that video. I asked her on video. I didn't ask her, like, I didn't show the name or anything, of course, no. I remember it, though. I was like, oh my god, I went BRB and all that shit. Good mouth water. Oh, I miss whiskey in that. Fuck, I forgot that. But, I'm not sure. What was I talking about? The kid, I'm sorry, guys. I'm fucking, like, a little bit off right now. Just back, I'm a little bit off. Just the tiniest bits right now. But that kid is everything to my girlfriend, really. And I'm not blaming her. And that's what I was talking about when I said she has personal stuff going on. She's constantly visiting that kid. And it's not a bad thing. In fact, I much prefer to visit that kid over me. Just sometimes I don't want to act selfish in the end. I'm not trying to act selfish, you know. That kid comes first before anything in our relationship. It's just sad sometimes. Because I'm supposed to meet up with her, and then she's like, the kids go, like, I'm going to see the kid. And I'm like, okay, fine. That's got me stressed out a lot because I'm like, should I ever even wait at this point? I've given up waiting at this point. I'm not hoping for anything in the end. I don't hope for anything in the end. But the kid takes up most of her time, to be honest. At least with what I hear. And again, completely fine with that part. That's completely fine in my part. The kid comes first. That's always been my thing. If it's a kid, it comes first. Because kids are more important in the end. You know? I know you can probably hear the music through the fucking mic. I have my headphones right off to the side, I'm hearing it through the microphone, or the headphones. So I'm sorry if you can hear it from that. The fact is, I can never put into words how much all of this stresses me out, how much the kid stresses me out, how much having her as a girlfriend stresses me out. And it's not a bad thing. I have to relay that because I don't know if people can actually understand that. It's never been a bad thing. It's just a fact. Okay, it's just a fact. It's like this all stresses me out. Like to the point where I'm literally right now I'm fucking breaking down. You know, I'm trying my hardest to keep composure on this, but literally I'm probably gonna punch something after this fucking live stream, to be honest. Because that's what I do when I cope. I nearly broke my pinky the other day. It's not red anymore. It's not even hurting. It doesn't ever hurt afterwards. Maybe that's because I don't hit hard enough. Maybe I'm just weak. I have no idea. But yeah. I wish I could be not a father. Because frankly, I don't think I'm gonna be a father. You know, again, not my kid. I'm not gonna be there for that. I'm not saying I'm not gonna be there, but I mean like, I'm not gonna be that kind of part of the family. I would think, because it's not mine. You know, it's not me. You know, and that's completely fine with me if I'm not. That's not. I've come to terms with. Like, it didn't take me a little long to come to terms with that. But it's a fact of life, and it's hard to deal with in the end. It's just. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do, you know? My girlfriend just texted me like I don't want to be a burden. If my girlfriend is watching this, then I think she got it all wrong. The reason I'm doing this, the reason I'm saying these things, then she completely got it wrong in the end. Because she's not a burden. Not at all. She's the one thing keeping me intact. She's the one thing holding this all together. She's like the rope with the bundle of sticks. You know? She isn't a burden. Not at all. Never. I hope she never would say that again, to be honest. And I know I'm fucking acting like she better not fucking say that again. Fucking go it. No. Fuck no. No, not like that. But I hope she never says that again, because that is the most horrible thing I could ever say about her, to be honest. One of the most. At least in my eyes. Because she isn't a burden. Again, one thing holding this entire part of my world together, you know? She's everything at this point. In this point in time, everything is revolving around her. Okay? For me, at least. And I'm trying my best to help her in every way that I can, but I can't. I can't be there for her every single time. I want to be, and I try to be no matter what. You know, I guess if someone out there could tell me what to do to make it all better, you know, and I don't think that's actually a way to make it all better. It's not a thing to make it just all disappear. I would know. the main thing I'm saying right now is she is definitely the like the most opposite thing for me of a burden. No, not at all. She's not a burden at all. I don't know how to express that enough because I know she probably understands if she's watching this, but I mean, like, I'm not just trying to convince myself either that that's not what's happening here. I'm not trying to convince myself if anyone thinks that. I don't need to convince myself that she's not a burden. She isn't a burden. But yeah, this kid is life in the end. And I remember asking me if I would care for this kid and love her as much as I love her, even though it wasn't mine. Why wouldn't I? What, just because she has a kid that I'd be like, nah, fuck you, I'm leaving now just because you have a kid? No. Anyone who does that is an asshole who can't deal with, you know, who can't deal with problems, you know. But here I am dealing with my problems, isn't it? Yeah, this is one of the worst ways to deal with it, but what can you do? Really. And frankly, the main thing I don't want from her is pain, you know. I don't want her to hurt, and I know that's, with what she's going through right now, that's probably not possible. And every time she says she's getting worse, I'm like, I'm failing. And I'm just talking down myself every single day because I'm just failing it. Every time she says she's getting worse, and she's not going to be able to fix it and all that, I said to her before that she was worth everything, and she was like, are you sure, you know, you're gonna have to deal with all my problems, everything, you know? And I'm just like, of course. I'm not just gonna be like, oh, I have to deal with your problems? Oh, fuck, no, I'm out, bye. No, of course, I would know, like, of course I'm just gonna be like, of course I'm gonna be like, yes, I'm gonna deal with your problems, of course. Because because I mean it, I'm not just gonna leave, I'm not gonna up and leave, you know? I would never do that. Song choices, though. Song choices, to be honest. Song choices. I have no idea what to say. Because I don't think I'll ever be able to, like, again, I've never been able to say fully. I remember that kiss though. That's one of the. That's what I wish I could do. If she remembers that, she probably, hopefully, does. I don't remember or I don't know if she does. I remember it. How much just that I don't remember it. Of course, I definitely remember it. But I'm not sure if she actually remembers it or not. We're up in a stupid building, stupid goddamn building. I'm realizing though it doesn't even have audio on right now because I'm a dumbass and muted the site. So I remember that kiss though. You know. I'll just say what it was. It was 900 building. No one's gonna. That's not gonna mean anything for anyone. But if I ever watch that back, that'll mean something for me. Up in the 900 building, Up in that 900 building. During lunch. I said the stupidest things. She from that huge Sly Fox. I was like, I know, and I was like, looking like you could look back on so many things, and that's what I do. I look back on so many things and just like realize, hey, you could have done better, you dumbass. But that up there was, and always really, I'm not even going to stress this point enough, perfect. It's literally what, it wasn't even planned or anything. Literally, you could ask anyone at that goddamn school. Me and her, I always try to get her alone. I'm not saying that's, oh my god, that sounds worse. No, I mean, like, I always wanted to spend time with her. She's always making me want to spend time with her because just her demeanor is just, she's so funny and charismatic and also, like, but she also has the dark side. Of course, everyone has but it was just, everything was perfect. I remember when that happened, I looked down at the lower level and some kid was standing up like, oh shit, and I was like, yeah. I think the first time I ever kissed her, I knew that I wanted to be her boyfriend, to be honest. Like, really. It might have started earlier than that, really. I could never... probably started before, to be honest. Sure, go with this one. Play after the ad, whatever. Fine, fuck it. Who cares? But it was at that like it may have started earlier, to be honest. The way I work, I can't even remember like when I actually like fully started liking her. I know it was sometime at the beginning of when we actually started hanging out. I got attached really quickly, to be honest. But I have no idea what to say. I have no idea what to say about this woman. There's so much I could, but even then, I'm just like, I don't know how to put into words the kind of things I want to say. That's nothing sexual, of course. Fuck that. Kind of. Not really. I mean, like, oh my god. I mean, not like fuck that, but I mean, like, just like, yeah, no. Just stuff in general I could say about her. Both good and bad. But I don't know how to put into fucking words, you know? It's all just stress. Stress is something that passes. You know? Kind of. You're always gonna be stressing with different things past different times. Maybe it's 6:45. Maybe I'm barely alive. Maybe you taking my shit for the last time. Yeah. Maybe I know that I'm drunk. Maybe I know you're the one. Maybe I'm thinking it's better if you drive. Oh, 'cause girls like you run around with guys like me till sundown. When I come through, I need a girl like work. You, yeah. Let's change off to work, even though it's the same thing. In the end, it's just the same thing. It's all juggled back into girlfriend, basically. This is all just goes back into girlfriend in the end. But yeah, just trying to provide for her, you know. Because like every guy wants their girlfriend to have everything that she could ever dream of, you know. Big house, big family, big car, you know. Nice car, nice house, you know. At least that's the stereotypical bullshit that you hear, you know. And I don't know if that's everything my girlfriend wants, but I know I want to be able to give her anything she asks for, you know. I want to be always there for her, always everything, you know. I swear to God, she hates when I'm fucking sappy. So if she's watching this or does watch this, I swear to God, she's gonna fucking be like, this bitch being over fucking sappy again. I'm so sorry. It's like, I'm so sorry for being sappy. What can you do?
Apparently, at some point, I had a heart attack and did not know it.
I have no idea. Sorry guys, I'm just typing something. Okay. So put this one, there we go. Also zoom. But don't we all want our girlfriends or any couple really, married or not, whatever you do, whatever. Don't we all want them to have the best life that they want and what they can have? You know, don't you want that for them? So I guess my problems are just like everyone else's in the end. So I'm just bitching and moaning about things that people go through on a daily basis. How did I ever get my girlfriend? Get is a fucking. What do I do with this? It's not fucking supposed to be derogatory in any way. If anyone takes it that way, it's bullshit. I mean, just like, how did my girlfriend ever become my girlfriend? You know, why did she? And then she makes jokes like, "Why'd you ever put up with my bullshit?" I'm just like, that's still not answering my question. You know, she never does. She never actually answered why she actually decided to, continue talking to me after, instead of being like every other girl who's just like, I say hi to her and then she'd be like hi and then never speak to her again. You know how it is. But yeah, I never really figured out why she did that. I'm not saying I'm not happy about it. I'm definitely happy about it. But I just am very confused on why. Just why, you know? Okay. I don't think she realizes something though. The extent that I'll go to make her happy. I should be getting a job this summer though. That's what I'm planning, but then again, we all know plans don't go to plans, especially with me. Makes you think. Just you think about the past, you think about the future, you think about the present. You don't really think about the present actually. You know, you don't really think about what's happening now. At least I don't think about what's happening now. I'm so caught up in the past and I'm so caught up in the future that I barely think about now, you know. Because we never plan anything in the present. We don't say anything in the present, you know. I got my mind out by this time. There's nothing I really have more to say. Well, there is, but I mean, like, you know how I am. I'm not gonna be able to say it because I can't put it into words, you know. So yeah, I'm just gonna end this off here. 12 a.m. So, thank you guys so much for watching. And I will see you all in the next live stream. This is Lucas at 5. Signing out once again. Can't even do it. Make life your bitch, guys. Make life your bitch.